Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we went home and we dropped off the raft, so we're on an island with no raft. Wait, what are you talking about? So over there on the horizon is kind of the shadow of an island, the silhouette of an island, and to the right of it slightly is Home Island, and Home Island is the island that has the big old treehouse. It has the DC-3, it has all the good stuff on it, but this is our forward operations base. This house on top of a rock, which we built over several episodes. We got the spiral staircase, we have some water stills, which we are going to probably need to use. Let's go down and grab a little bit of water, grab a slurp of water. We've also got the dudes on the beach, which will become relevant later on, because we need to find the boss monsters. We found one of them. Do I have a pair of binoculars? I do. I'll grab a slurp of water on the way back. So if you're joining us for the first time, this house on the beach, which is on top of the cliffs, that's not the biggest house we've built in this particular session. The biggest is, well, you can see it in the last session. So let's have a little look out there. There is somewhere on the horizon, there he is, the Megalodon. Now we know that there is another boss monster in that direction, but if we were to try and take the raft to find it, the main problem with taking the raft to find it is you're at sea level. And it can be a little bit difficult if it happens to be the eel, because the eel's silhouette, the tell that you have a boss monster in the area is actually really hard to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up and we're going to grab the gyrocopter. We have grabbed a bunch of fuel from Home Island, and you might also be saying, wait a second, another Stranded Deep episode? But it's Sunday, should you not be recording a vlog? Should you not be walking out in the Cornish countryside recording a vlog with your GoPro? And I would say yes, I should be. In fact, I'm sat here soaked to my pants because that's exactly what I did. I'm going to drop this down and I'm going to have a little look inside. This has not enough fuel, so I'm going to grab a can and put it in. Slurp. Okay, cool. And then I'm just going to pick that up because that's part empty. Yes, I went to record a vlog earlier, went for a walk, and then as soon as I hit record, it started raining. Like the beginning of Labyrinth style rain with Jennifer Connelly. I got home and I was soaked to my pants, so I've thrown a bunch of stuff in the washing machine. I'm sat here and I'm just like, well, I'm not going to do another day without a video. So what we're going to do is take the gyrocopter. We're going to fly away from the forward operations base, and I think we're going to go in that direction towards that island. Keep an eye on our fuel. So we've got a little landing pad here. A little tiny baby landing pad. We can look at the house. The house is looking, it's looking pretty sweet. We'll be back here before long. So we need to go this direction. Now, you asked in the comments, you said, can you kite a boss to an island and then defeat them there? The answer is no, though. If you try and kite a boss out of its area, what will happen is it will despawn and then respawn, or reset more accurately. So the boss will reset back where they happen to have started. For the Megalodon, that is munching on the whale carcass. For the eel, I'm pretty sure that's back in the bowels of the boat. And for the squiddy boy, the many-handed man, I think that's just holding onto the bottom of the sea boy. Interestingly, if you do happen to go out to one of these boss monster tiles and you're being chased by a deep water shark, say you're being chased by a great white or a goblin shark or something, that will despawn, that will vanish as soon as you get into the boss monster tile. So do not worry about that. You won't be fighting a great white and a boss monster at the same time. However, do make note of your ammunition, because you'll be losing all of it. All the ammunition that you put into, how much fuel have we got? Not too bad. All the ammunition that you put into a boss monster will go. It will vanish. It will off-ski, because they use the old shark rules where their body will eventually just vanish. It will drop to the bottom of the world and then just disappear. So, there's a huge wreck out there. Interesting. Yeah, the gyrocopter gives you the ability to scout. And in giving you the ability to scout, it gives you the ability to, well, it gives you the ability to see things from a different perspective. Is it fast? I don't think it's any faster than the motorized raft. Is it? Is it efficient? No, it is not. Absolutely not. So what we're going to do, I think what we're going to do is land here. Now, there's no surprise. You can just go to the cartographer on the main menu and see where things are in the world. The red square or the red circle, depending on which version of the game you're playing. If you happen to be... Oh, there's a fruit... No, that's not a fruit tree. That's a palm. Okay. We're going to land here. I'm going to hope nothing attacks us. We're going to juice up. Now, I think there's something out there. Now, even if you know where roughly they are in the world, it can be super tricky to spot. So binoculars are actually kind of useful. Right click to bring them up, left click to search. And I cannot see anything out there. It's supposed to be out there. I also know we're very close to the edge of the map, and the edge of the map used to have buoy balls on it. Yellow buoys. Now there is a big glass wall. Hello. There's a shark. Right. I don't know. Spin the camera around. Everything has to load back in. I'm going to juice this up. This is actually sat slightly forward, so if we get in it, what might happen is it might start drifting forward. So I want it as level as possible. And hopefully we don't get a storm, because that would be, well, not embarrassing, but it'd be a problem because we're trying to scout stuff out. So give us a lot of forward. And hopefully we spot the thing before slamming into the wall, because if you touch the wall, I don't know what happens. Which way are we going? Sort of south, southwest? Yeah, I'm kind of nervous that we do hit the edge of the map and just like slam into a glass wall. It looks like water. It looks like a watery wall. There is a thing, if you go high enough, you can just go over the top of it. I was playing around in between sessions, and I'm pretty sure I found some extra islands outside of the play area, but I don't know what that's all about. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. So we couldn't see that from the island, which is over our shoulder, not that far away. Alright. And we got plenty of juice. So this thing won't leap out of the water at us. I don't believe the Meg will also leap out of the water at you. That is hard to spot. That is very hard to spot. So yeah, that's the eel. So we found the eel and we found the megalodon. Did we try and oh god, did we try and find the edge of the map? Well, let's try. I don't like this. I actually don't know if you can even see this. Okay. I'm super nervous that we slam into something. Like, oh, there it is. There it is. I'm pretty sure. Is that it? No. You won't see it until you get close to it. Here it is. This is the very edge of the world. So, yeah, you get like a glassy effect, a glassy texture. And that's the wall. That is the wall. It is there, and we can't go any further than this. So the very edge of the map used to be buoy balls, and now it is just that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta head back to the island. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of just do the whole journey again, I will join you back on the starting island. And just like Groundhog Day, we are back on the island itself. Excellent. Oh, there's an aeroplane. There's an aeroplane flying high above the sky, but he's just up there. Yep, he is just up there. If you want spoilers, that is a 2D sprite. Yeah, that is a sprite. So it's not actually a fully rendered model. So excellent. We are back on our forward operations base. We do have, tantalizingly, oh, I guess some people have not actually seen the aircraft carrier. We can do a little flight over there. We do need to head back to home island and let's put some gas in that. Do need to go back to home island and grab raft now that we know where everything is. Yeah, let's just pick that up. There's nothing on the aircraft carrier, but it's always a fun time just to have a little look. The other thing we need to do is make infinity spears, just so many spears. So we're going to need a bunch of wood. we're going to need a bunch of rocks. We're going to need a bunch of leather. So what we do is we make crude spears, and then we use a rock, craft it into a stone tool, and then use a stone tool and the leather to make a refined spear. The refined spears do a lot of damage combined with a hunting skill. So having a high hunting skill and having refined spears, you're going to do a lot of damage. But like I said, as soon as the boss monster dies, that thing is hitting the bottom of the sea and you are not getting your spears back. It will despawn and it will take all of your weapons with it. So for each one of the boss monsters, you are going to need to craft a whole buttload of spears. How many? Basically just fill your inventory, fill your boots and your inventory, and then just don't miss, which is fine. So we have this big old anchor on the front. I don't think I've ever flown onto this. The aircraft carrier? Yeah, I don't think I've ever flown here. Interesting. So, yeah, this style of hangar is more akin to the First World War aircraft carriers. Because they did have, it wasn't the flight deck that they put these style of hangars on. They actually did it off of the hangar deck. So the interwar period, what they would do is they would have a hangar deck way below, and they would have a little opening. And because everything was a biplane and could take off like with very limited forward airspeed, you could just fly straight out of the hangar deck, which is what they did. And then what they also did is they flew off the flight deck, and then sometimes they had a third deck, so top, bottom, and then a middle, very small hangar deck, which also had stuff flying out of. But then aircraft needed to go faster. So they got rid of all of these structures, and then you have things like this Nakajima float plane, which we could. I mean, we're going to need to put food in there. We're going to need to put water in here. And we're going to need to put fuel in here. We're going to need to find the engine part. So we need the engine part, which is one of the boss monsters. We need the cockpit part, which is the other boss monster. And then we need the propeller part, which is the third boss monster. Why do the boss monsters have parts for an old World War II Japanese float plane? Your guess is as good as mine. Gameplay, maybe. So what we could do is juice up some of the water. One. Oh no, that was 5. Okay. All right. So it took 2 clay plots. Took 2 clay pots to fill up all of our water. Oh, have a look at that. We could juice up the food, but we don't have any food with us. I wonder if I just kill a crab and put some raw crab meat in there. Oh, that's interesting. Could we just put raw food in there? Like raw meat? I will do it. Don't put rations. Like one time I put a load of rations in there, and that was bad. So how high can we go? I've never been up here. Let's do this. Yeah, I've never been up here. Can we go up here? I don't know. Apparently yes. Yes, we can. So we are around the superstructure. What would this bit be? This round bit here that is very undefined. Probably anti-aircraft gun, or what is this? Wait, they just put an anchor here. They were just like, we don't want you going in here. There's nothing to explore. I'm just put an anchor there. All right, interesting. I mean, fine, I guess. Is this? Ooh. All right, that is an actual something that we can grab hold of. We can actually walk on. Other problem is we're probably doing battle with the sun right now because the gyrocopter gives you no shade. There's nothing on the inside. Whoa! And that's the altitude warning. Okay, cool. So we can't go higher than that. We can't explore the roof. Oh well. All right. I'll tell you what, let's take out a crab and then skin it and then see if that gives us some food. I don't know. Hey buddy, you want to be part of an experiment? Oh, that. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is on me. I'm so sorry. Oh, ow! No! You. Ow! Ow! Oh, it's 10 in the morning. Oh, we're only doing battle with the sun now. Okay, fine. Gonna drop you on the beach. Gonna pull you apart. Like so much wet noodle. Just pop you in there. We'll pop bits of you in there. I mean, you're dead, but you're still useful and not forgotten. We now know you as meat. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Put that in there. Grab the gyrocopter. Oh, the bow is actually out of the water. Interesting. And also, that's one of the anchors. Does it have... Oh, it has both front anchors. Interesting. Ooh, oh. We almost took ourselves out on the front of the boat. Right, we can fly back. 07. Ah, alright. Which, if you use it in a forum, is a salute. Let us land here. Bonk. Alright, so we'll grab the meaty bit. Oh, we can't grab the meaty bits. I'll just drop that here. This could be my way to escape Pacifica. Yeah, you can put uncooked meat in it. You don't even need to cook it. I'm pretty sure Taiwanian at some point has already said that. It's like, yeah, you don't need to cook it. Huh. Well then. Don't I feel scientific? Fancy and scientific. Right. Okay, cool. We gotta go back to our island. There is another crab here. Somewhere. There's probably even a shark in the area. Ooh, would a shark give you more? No, I think it's just meat bits. Or I think it's just food bits. I don't think it even matters. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Hi. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, ooh, I've got a headache. A splitting headache, even. Yep. That may be because I just put an axe through what you were using to think. By which I mean, I'm going to put your meat on the beach. Oh. I'm going to put this knife on the beach. What? I'm going to put the meat on the beach. And I'm going to go and have a little look in the sea. We got 4 spears. We got oh jeez, how many purple poison boys are there? Hey, sharky sharks. Sharky sharks. Yeah, this island is severely messed up. In terms of... Because the boat itself looks like it cut a swathe into the beach. I mean, it did. This is what these bits are. I don't think there's any more of it. Like, you won't find the stern anywhere. Also, look at that over there. Oh, a little black-tip reef shark. But wait, that's dangerous. Ah, yes, but only if you're on console, because I'll mess you up on console. I'm not seeing another shark. I'm not seeing another crab. Hello? We have been to one of these islands before and found a great white swimming around. We could take the grouper out, but I don't really wanna. The trouble is when you desperately want something to spawn, it quite often just doesn't spawn. So I think we'll just leave it. Check the time of day, 12:22. Alright, let's put the meat in the... Let's get rid of that. Let's put the meat inside the boat and then get out of here, because otherwise that stuff's just gonna get bad. Can you put rotten meat in there? I don't know. Never tried it, to be honest. Could be a fruit in there. Yeah? I think it's anything that you can eat, you can put in there. So pick you up, hands free, pick you up, get on that. And then, go back up, but try not to get yourself knocked out by the old... Oh, there's my stamina bar. I was like, oh, fuel's a bit low. Alright. Let's go up and away. Land here. Bonk. Alright, so if you are here and you're just like, all I need is a little bit of food to get out of here. Yep, alright. So it's 5. We need 5 bits of food for halfway, so 10 bits of food to top it all up. So 10 water, 10 bits of food, probably the same for fuel. I mean, I could put some gasoline in there. I do have some. Put a couple of cans in it, see what happens. Stock water. Will you take will you take my cans? Oh, fuel's done. Yeah, so it's 2 cans of fuel because we put in a partly empty one. Right, so food is nearly, well, it's nearly halfway. Water and fuel are done. So if we top the food up, then all we really need are the parts for the aircraft. All right, interesting. Do we want to leave? I mean, we do have quite a nice life here. We have, what, 3 houses? We got the summer home, the forward operations base, and the... Oh, I didn't pick the knife up. Oh, I didn't pick the knife up. Yeah, we've got the tree house, the forward operations base, and the... Ooh, that could have been bad. We didn't pick the fuel up either. Oh, that was the fuel. That was the fuel that we dropped. Ooh, we'd have got back to that island and not been able to go home. Or come back. And we'd had to build a raft. And that would have been not bad, but kind of awkward. Alright, fine, let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, is that a storm? Does look a bit grey. And stormy. Let's look up at the sky and down again. That is rain. Alright, cool. Good to see. Good to know. So yeah, we have 3 houses: forward operations base, the summer home, and the tree house. I mean, we got property, and we've also got vehicle. We've got transport. We've got ourselves an aircraft. We've got ourselves a couple of rafts. We've got farm plots, so we're self-sufficient. I mean, why would you want to go home? We've got heating, we've got infinite fires in the form of brick kilns. And we're kind of soaking now. There was an old mechanic in the old game that they tested briefly where if it rained, you would get the flu if you weren't indoors. So you would get cold and then you would get the flu. I can't remember if it was also at night if you got cold. There might have been another thing. So what we're going to do is pop it down. Knowing that you just step off the seat. I might just... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Nope. If I let go... What are you doing? I just wanted to move it a little bit so it was easier to get over. Knowing that sometimes it spins around a little bit. Alright, fine. So... Wait, how did that fall off the roof? All this time, that has been fine. No. What? All this time, that's been fine. It was just sat on the roof, just not doing anything. Being innocuous. I suppose if we did need to go back to the... go back there because we forgot the fuel, we already have part of a raft. Anyway, we should probably drink, and we should probably find some dinner. I will do that. Oh yeah, because we use a lot of water. Alright. So what we're going to need to do is go back to Home Island. What I might do in between episodes is just do the flight back to Home Island, because it is kind of a long and boring flight, and I don't want to subject everyone to that. I just, you know. So we'll do a slurp, and a slurp, and a slurp, and a slurp. There's no fuel in it, in these things. What we can also do... There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4... Knowing that the storm will fill these up anyway. There we go. And do we need more dinner? We got some leather here. Hey, shark. I don't think anything's coming for us. So, drop. Oh, why do I have cloth in my pants? That's a question for the ages. I think we were doing this last time. We were taking the animals apart. How'd you get leather? Well, you use knife on animal. It's fairly straightforward. You get rawhide. How many rawhide do you get off a pig? I think it's 4 rawhide, 2 meat. And the sharks are 3 rawhide, 3 meat. And I don't think it changes with the size of shark either. And that's just the way it is. No, you can't skin the boss monsters. That's just not a thing that you can do. So... Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 4. Okay, and the pig's gonna vanish from this world. I'll drop you down there as well, because we're gonna need meat. Let's get some meat off here. So we could cook meat and take it over, or we could just, we can just slap raw meat into the airplane and apparently it'll be fine. Someone was saying, rotten fruit and potatoes will despawn, but we also know that if you want to keep them around, you can put them in a box. So 1 of 4, 1 of 2, and we are gonna need some fibrous leaves. I got so much stuff in my pants. My pants are full. Alright, you stay there for the time being. Fine. What's the time of day? Feels late. It is late. Are there any snakes on this island? Yeah. But we're gonna need some... Nice, do it like this. Keep an eye out for snakes. Don't trust them. 1, 2. Okay. We need some leaves. Oh. So 1 of 6, and there's another one over there. Don't trust them. 2, need 12 of these. We know we need 12 of these, because that's what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Alright, let's go back the way we came. Oh, potato plant with no potatoes on it. Imagine that. There is a bug in the game where potatoes just vanish. Potatoes and fruit will just vanish. There we go. So we have 1 of 12. Alright. The reason I got the knife out instead of the axe is because the axe is stacked by 2. Oh. I could have just taken off that pile. Or even that pile. Well done, I feel stupid. Right, we're just going to walk holding this torch, which is much better than walking around with a knife out. Because why would we? As the sun goes down on what was... Oh no, it's not. It's got half an hour of daylight left. It's just stormy. Right. We will go and get dinner on. How will we do that? Well, we need to get rid of all these fibrous leaves first, which means fueling up the fire. There is 1 unit left in it. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, a little bit. 12. 12? I'm gonna go with yeah. Pick up the torch because that's super hard to spot. There's the sun. It's 10 minutes left. Why am I so eager for the sun to go down on another beautiful day in paradise? I don't know. We'll take the meat. Look at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ew. So that's smoked. Alright. Got a slight problem here. That needs to go... Actually, wait. Wait. It does work! So if you use a bit of meat on the fire still counts as a regular fire, so you can put a spiky bit of meat there. Yes! Excellent. Good. So then we can light that. So what will happen is that will cook, these will smoke, we can have that in the morning. Excellent, yeah, wonderful. And we've left a bunch of stuff on the beach, which is not so good. All right, so what we can do, now that everything is nicely lit up and ready to take us home in the morning, we can do a little save, and we can do a little sleep. And as we wake up, it's getting light. Oh yeah, no, the sun is literally coming up. Excellent, so we can put that away as the sun comes up on another beautiful day. It is, yeah, 5:58. 5:58? Yep. In the morning. So this slot should be done. Put that out. There it goes. Grab the meat from the fire, which is cooked, smoked, cooked. No. So the smoked ones are slightly darker. I'm going to leave all this food here. And the reason I'm leaving it here is because we'll be back. It was nice to have some food ready to go. Have a little slurp of water. pick up our stuff from the beach. What am I going to do with this meat? I'm going to leave it on the bed. Blah. Blah. Yeah, cool. The bed is now full of very hard to spot meat. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem in the future. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. We got a bunch of stuff on the beach. So pick that up to make sure we actually have it. Again, it's fuel and various bits and pieces. Oh, good. So as the sun comes up on another beautiful day, we know what we must do. And we still have our pants full of stuff. You and you. Okay. I'm going to make a little bit of leather since we can do it. And I think we can use that to round off the episode because sometimes people just don't know how to get leather. It's like, how do I get leather? Well, you use knife on dead animal. Not a crab, so anything that has actual skin. And then, once you have done that, you need the tanning rack. Blah. So let's get rid of that there. You don't even need to put the rawhide. The rawhide just needs to be in your inventory or in front of you. Tanning rack, which is the thing up there, and then we can hold C in quick craft. Leather, leather, leather. So all of that rawhide is now leather. And those can be used to make advanced spears. Yep. So refined spears, refined axe, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to leave it all up there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we have scouted out the next boss monster. The next boss monster is the eel, which is way out there. We found the very edge of the world, and we know what that looks like. Big glassy thing. We've been to the carrier, and we've topped up the water. We've started adding food. Raw meat apparently is good enough. Maybe it'll turn into jerky. And we've also gassed up the aeroplane. We're gonna need vehicle parts though, and that comes from the boss monsters themselves. So what we're gonna need to do is start making refined spears, which is what this lot is gonna turn into, and is what this looks like. So this is one of the refined spears. Cool. But I'm gonna leave it there for the time being. So if you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you want notifications, dingle bingle. If you don't want notifications, I mean, don't click the bell, and I'll tell you what. I'll catch you next time.